Okay, that was a little bit loud. A little bit loud. Tone it down. Tone it down. Tone it down, people. Tone it down. Today we're gonna be talking a lot about Israel. We're gonna be having some great Israeli guests coming on the coming on the show soon. We've had a lot of great Israeli guests already. I also hope to host some debates. I would love to see some Israelis versus some Arabs debating. I'm not trying to pin them up against each other. I'll go against the Arabs myself as well. I'll debate with the Arabs. My day's good. How's your day going? I'll debate against the Arabs. I'll debate against the Jews, but we have to do some kind of collaboration. That would be good to have on this channel. We're working on that. We're working on some debates like that. I want to see Canadian versus American versus Mexican. We can work on that as well. I mean, the Mexican's easy to find. The Canadian, we kind of lost a lot of our Canadian contacts. So unless we have a Canadian that wants to debate, we should find a brand new Canadian and a brand new Mexican, two people we don't know, and we should line up a debate. That would be a good debate. But double tap that screen if you haven't already. We're gonna be talking. Let's start talking off by talking about race realism. I guess realism, isn't really racist, but there's some stuff that you shouldn't, I guess, technically say because you're not giving people room to grow. Even though race realism is facts and there's nothing racist about it, you got to give people room to grow. Hello, my favorite American. Hello, my favorite president, Donald J. Trump. How are you doing? Let's get the likes way up there, guys. Let's get the likes way up there. Like I said, I've been told, maybe don't be such a race realist. Because yes, certain ethnicities, certain groups of people do most of the crime, but everyone already knows that already. And also, we might as well give the people a chance. We might as well give the people a chance. We can't drop them in a box. But double tap that like button, guys. Let's get those likes way up there. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, hype the video up. All much appreciated. How's everyone's Sunday going? Happy Mother's Day. We can get to 100 plus likes easily. We can get to 100 plus likes easily. Is everyone familiar with race realism? Make mental asylums great again for Democrats. I can agree on with that comment right there. I can agree with that comment right there. Make asylums great again for Democrats. But let's just this ain't even my bedroom, and yeah, I stream in real life all the time. I don't know if you ever watched any of them. What's wrong with the gas? What's wrong with gas? Gas prices are cheaper than they were under Joe Biden. What's wrong with gas? Can I give you some actual news? There's not much news going on other than the UAE, the Arabs are attacking on Iran. We got the Iranians getting attacked by the freaking Arabs. We got the Iran. You can't just say something is expensive. Gas is not expensive. And expensive is conditional. Expensive to who? Trump 2028. Double tap that like button. What am I lying about? I don't think I've ever lied to any of you on here. Gas is not expensive. If you think gas is expensive, you have a salary. You have a money making issue. There's not an expense problem. You don't have an expense issue. You're not spending too much money. You're not making enough money. That's the issue. I'm not tired of winning. The stock market is keep reaching new time highs. I'm all for it. Trump 2028 absolutely is going to happen. Trump is going to be president in 2028. Yes, I don't think. I know for a fact gas is cheaper than it was under Biden. But double tap that like button, guys. Double tap that like button. $100 a week to $120 a week for gas, not too bad. Yeah, not too bad at all. I agree. It might be a couple dollars more than it was 2 months ago, but why weren't y'all praising Trump's prices last year? Why weren't you praising Trump's prices? It never matters when Trump brings all time lows. It only matters when the price goes up a little bit. Only a little bit. Eggs are dirt cheap. $1.25. It's not an expense problem with you Democrats. It's an income problem. Once again, it's an income problem. You're complaining about something that costs $1. That is an income problem. That is an income problem right there. If you can't afford $1 eggs, that is an income problem. Greetings, Russia. I've never hated on anyone. All you do is come on here and hate on me because you're jealous. You're jealous of all the winning we're doing. We're doing so much winning. Why would we hate on anybody? I think Nick Fuentes is not right. In fact, I know Nick Fuentes isn't right. He's full of shit. Listen, there's nothing wrong with supporting the Jewish community. There's nothing wrong with supporting Israel. It's not a greed problem. Millionaires and billionaires pay the majority of the taxes. It's a lazy problem. Democrats think they're entitled to another man's money. You Democrats ain't entitled to another man's money. You Democrats ain't entitled to anybody's money. When are you going to realize Democrats are not entitled to your money? But let's see if we can get to 25 likes, guys. 25 likes. I don't care if gas is I don't care if gas is $25 a gallon. As long as we continue to crack down on Iran. And I was in Europe during the Iran war. I never saw any gas prices that were $5 a liter. I don't know what country you're specifically talking about, but I didn't see it. I was literally in Europe, I think a month and a half ago or something like that. Gas was not $10 a gallon. It was not $5 a liter. Double tap that like button. Double tap that like button, guys. Oh, we got a lot of demon rats going ballistic in the chats. Calm down, demon rats. Trump is going to be president for a couple more years. Demon rats can suffer. No more cutting off kids' wieners. Sorry, guys. Sorry. You're gonna have to deal with that for a long, long time. Because we ain't gonna do none of that bottom surgery stuff to minors. Trump ain't giving no one your taxpayer dollars. Blame the IRS. I'm extremely pro-Iranian war. We need to keep going with it. We need to keep going with it until the job is done. Act, speak for yourself. Speak for yourself. I hope Trump keeps putting tariffs too. What's wrong with supporting Israel? You guys can never answer any of my questions. You guys can never answer any of my questions. What about the deportations? What about the deportations? It's a free ballroom. We've been over this already. If you Democrats can't realize the ballroom is free, maybe you should go watch the short I posted yesterday about the ballroom. Israel is based. Double tap that like button, guys. This is to end that 47 years worth of conflict against Iran. That's what this is for. No, the Constitution doesn't have to be changed for Donald J. Trump to be president in 2028. Doesn't have to be changed. Yes, Anthony. He's already going to be president in 2028. We need more tariffs. And we need more Iran conflict. I'm just saying. Let's get to 50 likes and make sure you guys are subscribing. Trump doesn't need to run for a third term. He's already going to be president in 2028. Deportations lowered murder rates. Deportations lowered murder rates. We need more mass deportations to get rid of all these illegal alien criminal scum. We need more deportations. I'm a legal immigrant. I've lived in 3 other countries before. These criminal illegal alien bastards need to go. They need to go. I can tell you, as an immigrant myself, and as a person that has done the research, everyone out there, please spend 2 to 3 hours worth of research to find out illegal alien immigrants are the criminal scum of this earth. If you just do 2 to 3 hours worth of research, don't trust a random idiot online to educate you. I want you to do your own research. 2 to 3 hours worth of research. Look through the studies. I don't want you to be controlled by the Republican narrative or the Democrat narrative. You need to do your own hard factual studying. Look at all the programs and all the money that the illegal alien immigrants take. Look at all of that. And then look at how much money they actually pay into the taxpayer system. You're going to find out they steal hundreds of billions of dollars a year. And they don't even give $100 billion in taxes. That's what you're going to find out. It's not going to be a good environment for you. All your leftist mentality is going to be destroyed. You're going to be screaming at the top of your lungs, "No! I thought illegal alien immigrants are the best people on earth." Can you explain how $1 billion is a free ballroom? It's not for the ballroom. It's for the security of the White House, fucko. That $1 billion is going to go towards securing the White House. The ballroom isn't even the only thing that's having construction work done on it. They need to revamp some of the bunkers. They need security underground. They need security above ground. None of that $1 billion is going towards the ballroom, retard. Maybe do a little bit of research. Maybe do a little bit of research. Every single dollar that's being requested is all for the security of the White House. It's not for the ballroom. That's what it says. And if you don't believe me, go watch my recent YouTube short about it. You'll find it. I link sources in my YouTube short about it. I made it clear as day when I made that YouTube short. That money was for the security, not for the ballroom. $400 million of Trump's money to add to the White House is something that he's not going to see once he dies. Something that he's not going to see after he leaves the White House. Lard Parter, twin Lard Parter. I don't care if Trump is an orange Jew. What's wrong with being orange? What's wrong with being a Jew? Why would I care about that? Yes, Anthony. Spam Israeli flags. Spam Israeli flags in chats. America, brother. Cardi B, you're just a trolly woolly. Cardi B is never gonna get into office. She is a felony. She drugged somebody. Allegedly. Can we get to 100 likes though? 100 likes. Yes, spam those Israeli flags. Palestine does not exist. Why would supporting Trump make you genuinely unwell? Why would being a leftist make you well? What, you believe in welfare and mooching off people and hoping one day the government's gonna come and save you and change your situation. Go ahead and be a fucking loser leftist then. The government isn't coming to change nothing. The government ain't coming to change nothing. Spam the Israeli flag. Palestine is an op. Palestine is an op. Palestine doesn't exist, but if they did exist, they would be an op. I don't believe anyone should get welfare either. Their friends or their family should help them out if they can. It's that damn simple. Where's my red shirt? Where's your brown shirt, you Democrat? If you need an answer, you might want to drop a super chat. Long live Israel. Palestine is not a country, boy. It's never been a country. Not even when it was the British Mandate was it a country. You got me laughing, Ak. You got me laughing. Not even the United Nations recognizes it as a country. They recognize it as a state, as a nation state, but not even the United Nations recognizes it as a freaking country. What kind of meth are you smoking, Ak? Put that pookie pipe down. Palestine has never been a country. No one on earth is even making the argument that Palestine is a country. No one. No one. They all know it's a nation state, whatever you want to call it, but it's not a country. Palestine pays taxes to Israel. Why is Israel a country? Because they should have their own country when Muslims have 55 other Muslim countries. Ooh, free Cyprus from Turkey? I'm not going to get involved in that. I don't really give a damn about Cyprus and Turkey. I mean, all I'm going to say is that my family, we have, property there in Cyprus. My woman has property. My woman has property in Cyprus. So I don't really give a shit about all that political stuff when it comes to the Cyprus. Yes, I support Israel. All the Dutch people hate him? No, lots of the Dutch people love Donald J. Trump. Yes, I support Israel. He does no support Israel? What do you mean? Listen, I don't care about listen, if you want to have that perspective on Cyprus, I will just say, well, do whatever you want. I'm from Canada. We find you guys to be jokes. We find that Canada smells like curry and feet nowadays. And we would like if you guys, took the stinkers on your lane and got them the fuck off of it. Otherwise, we're considering taking Canada to get the stinkers out of there. Because Canada smells like curry and feet. Donald J. Trump says Canada is weak as fuck. He said if we want Canada, we're going to take that shit by military conquest. One fucking day. When was the last time you ever went to Canada, Ack? Canada's a shithole. There's nothing great about Canada. I do support Israel. Why would I not? Why do we want Canada? That way we can just sell all their shit. That way we can just steal all their money. Democrats do that, allegedly. Steal from kids in hospice. Canada could have been cool. It could have been a white nation. It could have been a Canadian nation, but nope. Gotta make it little Mumbai now. Gotta make it little Mumbai. Couldn't let the legal people come there. Just gotta let the criminals come there. Shout out the Netherlands. I found y'all got a lot of love for us. Way more love than the nasty ass Canadians. How am I racist? I just don't want a bunch of illegal alien immigrants to come there. I want Canada to stay Canadian. Oh, Tom Pepin, we got someone over here talking about you. I'm just going to let you respond to that. Trump is doing a great job. It's not racism. It's called being a race realist. As a Canadian, I weep for the future of hockey. Yeah, you guys lost the hockey championship against us last year. So you should fucking cry about it. ALS, I have way more problems than you, but I also am doing way better than you at the same time. How does that make you feel? My life is a lot bigger with more problems and more benefits than your life. So I'll take my more problems for my more benefits. It's okay. You can enjoy staying in the same town, doing the same shit for the rest of your life. I won't. But double tap that like button, guys. Double tap that like button. Let's get the likes way up there. Am I European? Yeah, ancestry wise. I'm American, sir. I'm American. I'm American at the end of the day. Even when I have 10 passports, I'm still going to tell you the same thing. I'm American. Nope, I don't hate anybody. I probably wouldn't want to live in a neighborhood with them, but I don't hate them. Euro and travel. Yes, sir. I'm an immigrant. I've lived in three other countries. I've traveled to over 20 countries. I'm an immigrant. Respect to you, sir. Long live the English. No, I would not live with them. I don't care if they're smart or not. I don't want really anyone in my neighborhood. I don't care about the race. I really don't care about the race. I probably just wouldn't live next to you no matter what. Chances are, especially if you're one of those kinds of people. Restore Britain! Shout out the English. Trump's approval rating is not 96%, but that's pretty close. It's around 86%. 86%. You are no immigrant. You're such a dumbass, you couldn't even spell immigrant. And yes, I'm an immigrant. Does that bother you? I thought Democrats said they love immigrants. Now all of a sudden that I'm an immigrant and telling these illegal alien immigrants to fuck off, they're getting upset. Are you thinking of running in politics? Um, possibly, possibly, possibly. I'm a little bit young for the political office I would like to take, so I'd have to wait about 5 to 10 years. But yeah. Oh, you're gonna steal my hat. I'd like to see you try. How do you feel about the LGBTQ people? I don't give a damn as long as you mind your own business and keep it in the bedroom. Don't put that kind of garbage around children. Trump's approval rating is not 36%. Maybe among the Democrats. Out of how many people hate Trump, how many of them disapprove of Trump? 70 something percent. The majority of the country approves of Donald J. Trump. If the approval was 36% every single time I go outside, I wouldn't have people just pulling out my shirt saying, "Oh, I love your hat." It would be a different circumstance, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Trump's approval rating is 86%. Get that through your thick little, your peewee. We already know Democrats been lying about Trump's approval. During his first term, they said he had the lowest approval in history. Now he's president again? I thought you said during Trump's first term his approval was negative 99%. Well, there was only 1% approval rating for Donald J. Trump during his first term. What happened? What happened? Trump doesn't have to get in 2028. He just ain't going to get out. Trump is already going to be president in 2028. Don't watch CNN polls. I've sacrificed enough of my life fighting against these Democrats. Guys, I'm certified at this point. You shouldn't even have to ask me if this is an act. Do you know the sacrifices we made fighting against you Democrats? Deportation, that's a policy. When you learn how to spell and use proper grammar, I'll answer a lot more of your comments. Until then, you should at least drop super chats and memberships. Yes, I'm Christian. Amnesty does not benefit the country. That incentivizes criminals. And at what point would we stop doing amnesty? We're not going to keep doing amnesty every couple of years. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to enforce the borders we have. Either you should enforce the borders you have or don't enforce them at all. If we keep giving exemptions and we keep letting people come into this country and giving them amnesty, then we're just going to keep rewarding criminal activity. So what? We just do an amnesty every 5 years? No, that's fucking ridiculous. You have to come here legally. Amnesty would not help taxes at all. Less than half of all illegal alien immigrants even pay federal taxes. And the total amount of taxes they pay is less than $100 billion a year. Meanwhile, they take over $451 billion a year out of our taxpayer system. Like, the numbers don't add up. More MAGA. MAGA is growing stronger day by day. Statistically correct. If you spend any amount of time actually researching the studies, seeing that every single child of an illegal alien immigrant cost us $18,700 a year, you would realize that these people are pieces of shit, the criminal scum of the earth. Illegal alien immigrants cost us more on Medicaid than U.S. citizens. Illegal alien immigrants cost more on Medicaid, on emergency Medicaid, than U.S. citizens. That is disgusting. These criminal motherfuckers gotta go. Illegal alien immigrants cost more money on Medicare, on emergency Medicare, than U.S. citizens do. Criminal, illegal, alien bastards. Gotta go. No mass amnesty. No mass amnesty. We need mass deportation. If we deported every single one of these criminal illegal scumbags, we could do it in 1 year for $350 billion. Less than they cost us every year. We need to request $350 billion from Congress for one giant mass deportation. We need it done in 1 year. 1 year plan. We need a budget that matches the 1 year plan. Right now, Trump is trying to slowly scale up for mass deportations. You gotta think bigger, President Trump. You gotta think bigger. You gotta plan a 1 year mass deportation. Now, I heard that they're hiring, I don't know, thousands more ICE agents. You need to think bigger, President Trump. Bigger. We need I think we could do it with 50,000 agents. We need 50,000 ICE agents to kick down every school door, every church door, every home, and pull these illegal alien immigrants out of there. Them. Scum of the earth. This is coming from an immigrant. I'm an immigrant. I've lived in 3 different countries. I've seen how regular immigrants act versus illegal alien criminal scum act. The illegal alien immigrants act completely different than law-abiding citizen immigrants. Most immigrants are, they're not, especially legal ones, they're almost never bad people. But double tap that like button, guys. Double tap that like button. If you have any questions, comments, feel free to drop super chats. If you want to debate me about immigration, I will gladly challenge you to that. My #1 debate topic is immigration. In fact, I wanted to debate Jovan about immigration, but now he has an excuse to cry racism because he doesn't want to get beat in a debate. What's up, good guy activism? How are you, brother? How are you doing? Speaking about debating destiny, we might be setting something up later this year. Possibly. That's great to be grateful, man. God bless for another day, right? ICE is not going down. I don't know why you would want ICE to go down when they've captured more. Yes, this year we have someone connected with Destiny that we know. We could probably set it up quickly if we wanted to, but we're in no rush to debate Destiny. But join that Discord. But double tap that like button, share this video out there, subscribe. But yeah, we can set something up with Destiny pretty much whenever we want. We are not far right. How are we far right? Now, don't get me wrong. I think immigration should definitely be limited. We shouldn't just let every immigrant come into the United States. We shouldn't just let them all come in. Quite frankly, if countries stop letting more immigrants in and start fixing their country, they're going to see a lot of less Englishmen leaving England. So that's going to, on both sides. It's going to be beneficial. Less English are going to leave, and less, third worlders are going to come in. Well, Native Americans weren't on this land first, so we could start there. Um, and I really don't care who was there first. If we conquer and take your shit, that means it's ours, motherfucker. What do you not understand about conquer and take? But can we get to 100 likes? 100 likes, fellas. 100 likes. There's no phone number to call in, but if you want to call in, you can join the Discord. It is 100% right. Colonization is what created the modern world, and I am thankful for the colonization of my ancestors, and I hope we continue to colonize and better the world. Colonization is what created the world. Y'all would be living in mud huts otherwise. Am I wrong? We like to live in huts, don't we? America did colonize shit. No, 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 I'm not racist. Not racist. What crimes? Free Great Britain from radical Islam. You Democrats have a lot to learn. Calling immigrants aliens, they're not immigrants. They're illegal alien criminal bastards. Aliens is a lawful term. It's not a racial term. It's nothing to do with anything. It's not about dehumanizing. Aliens is a legal status. Illegal alien status. It's not a dehumanizing term. It's a legal federal definition. If you're here illegally, the federal government sees you as an illegal alien. That is facts. Now you can subscribe and you can join the Discord and you can debate. Amen. Jesus Christ is our Lord and Savior. No, I don't hate anybody. I don't hate or discriminate against anyone. H-1B visas should be more limited. Trump has given too many out. We should severely limit or maybe permanently eliminate H-1B visas. I love myself and I love my life. You hate yourself. You're projecting so much. The majority of Democrats, in my opinions, hate themselves. Their whole political party is self-hating. I already told you we should get rid of H-1B visas, or maybe we should just cut them down severely, or stop giving them all to India. One of those things, because something like 78% of all H-1B visas are issued to India. Yeah, we need to calm the fuck down with that. Issue it to some other countries, and also cut them down in general. I don't like Vivek Rashami. He's India first. He's not America first. I don't like Vivek Rashami. He's India first. He's not American first. Join my Discord. There's a Discord link. Join the Discord. It's a lot of fun. Better than an echo chamber. I'm progressive. I beat Graham all the time. No, you don't. It's impossible to. There you go. There's the Discord. There's the Discord if you guys want to join in. I would still support Donald J. Trump if gas was $20 a gallon, as long as we kept going in on Iran. If we sent troops in, boots on the ground, I'm all in with him. Don't be disrespecting Charlie Kirk. Don't be disrespecting Charlie Kirk. Don't be disrespecting Charlie Kirk. Don't be doing that. Don't be disrespecting Charlie Kirk. The Demon Rats! That's whose they. That's whose they. No, he didn't get taken out by Israel. He got taken out by the Demon Rat Party because they couldn't handle his influence. You can try it, Joseph. You're still going to have to use military power at the end of the day. And I got more of that than you, so I guess in this circumstance you would be losing, right? You would become my no, I'm not gonna say it. Guys, we got about 20 more minutes on here. If you want any serious conversations, any serious questions, drop some super chats, drop some memberships. I don't care what Elon Musk supports. I don't give a fuck what all these people that you like support. Even Trump, I'll disagree with him plenty of times. Plenty of times. Nicki Minaj is a clown. I don't care if she supports MAGA or not. Nicki Minaj is a clown. Just because people start to support the MAGA movement doesn't mean that we should deride them and all of a sudden act like they're cool now. Come and find me. I've been screaming for months. I hope they come and find me. I hope the Damon Rats come and find me. That way I can make the news and I can get famous. Yeah. I'll make the news for you making the news. Femboys are disgusting. Act like a man. I don't care if every Indian H-1B visa supporter supports Donald J. Trump. Donald J. Trump is literally, these Indians can't even vote, first off. They're visa holders. They can't vote. So I don't care if H-1B visas support Trump. They can't vote. They can't vote. A lot of liberals here. Yes, sir, indeed. A lot of liberals here, right? Been MAGA since Reagan. Sandra, I salute you. I salute you. I don't even like Morgan Wallen. Okay, he's halfway decent, but I haven't listened to him in a long time. Well, if we have a lot of mindless followers here, then you guys can at least double tap, like, subscribe, and follow. Am I right? Trump 2028? Yes, join the Discord, please. Who's your favorite UFC fighter? I don't know. All the Georgian UFC fighters. There you go. Those are my favorite UFC fighters. All the ones from Georgia and all the ones from Dagestan. There you go. Those are my favorite ones. Gorito, didn't I already tell you I'm willing to pay $20 a gallon? I mean, what do you not understand? Your heart rate is still 125. Jesus Christ, I hope you're all right. It's Mother's Day, y'all. Double tap that like button, drop some super chats, drop some memberships, subscribe. Trump 2028. I'm all with you on that one. Trump 2028. He loves what? Who loves what? Vance or Rubio? Rubio, I guess. I kind of bounce back and forth. I'm back on Rubio now. I'm probably gonna stay on Rubio. I know exactly what I'm supporting. Mass deportation. The mass deportation all the way. Almost every country in the world now needs it. Except the shitty third world countries, they don't need it. Democrats are fucked up. They continue to vote for open borders. What's one thing Trump has ever done that's freaking anti Semitic, racist, fascist, sexist, or idiotic? Every super chat gets read out loud. Every super chat gets read out loud. Both sides do not have the same goal. Hey, I appreciate that, Sandra. I appreciate that. Thank you for appreciating. I appreciate your appreciation. Tons of presidents have changed things for the better. You just have a pessimistic mindset. Pessimistic mindset. What does Trump 2028 mean? It means Trump's going to be president in 2028. I mean, what else do you want it to mean? What would you like it to mean? No, I think Trump's second term is way better than his first term. I think Trump's second term is way, way better than his first term. No tax on tips, no tax on overtime. I mean, we got 11 minutes left. If y'all really want to ask bullshit questions, it's okay. I mean, I'm all up for it. But I'm just going to be taking some questions and topics. Who will you blame in 2028 without Trump? Democrats, who will you blame? Serious question, who will you blame? They're doing the same stuff. In the first term, they lied about Trump's approval rating. They had him in and out of court. What did they do the second term? They lie about his approval rating. They have him in and out of court. I mean, it's the same playbook. It's the same playbook. Do they ever try anything new? I don't know about that. If they do, hit that like button. I know how to swim. I know how to swim, man. Who said Trump is running in 2028? Maybe he runs, maybe he doesn't. Maybe he runs, maybe he doesn't. I don't know, but Trump's going to be president in 2028. Trump doesn't care or worry about his approval rating. He cares more about the country. Let's let the Democrats worry about their approval ratings because the last time I checked, they're set to lose the midterms, especially after they found out they can't district based on race. They're set to lose the midterms. So, Dwayne is retarded. I'm not going to vote for a retard. I like the guy, but he's dumb. He's stupid. He's special. He can't be president. So, don't know what to tell you there. I saw Indiana flipped red. I saw that. I don't know who that is, Gus. America was great up until I don't know the 80s or 90s. So it's always been great until about around then. Maybe you could argue after Nixon is that's when America began to be fucked up. What are you gonna give me that bullshit line? Oh, America has only ever been good for white straight men. What are you gonna give me? I was waiting for some bullshit line like that. It's been heading this way since the 50s. Why would we need a Native American president? We get it. You're trans and you're a furry. Calm down with the freaking spamming. If you want to harass people, just go in my Discord. There's a guy named Time on My Side. He really likes when you message him about how much you love furries. There's the Discord. Go ahead and do that if you choose to. I don't know what the best generation is, but not millennials. Not millennials. I'm sorry, millennials. Least favorite generation. So I don't know. We got about almost 5 or 6 minutes left. World War II generation fucked up everything for America after they came home from the World War. Sorry. Fuck millennials, Dark Lord. I'm sorry. I don't see every comment. Maybe that's why you should drop a super chat. Like, what do you not understand about YouTube streaming? Gen Z isn't that bad. We're supposed to be the most conservative religious generation, but we just have a little bit of entitlement. That's unfortunate. But that's the truth. Double tap that like button, guys. Double tap that like button. Gen X isn't bad. Gen X isn't bad, but y'all sucked at raising kids. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that. Sorry, Gen X. If you want to debate me, join my Discord. Gen Z would be less fucked up if y'all knew how to raise kids properly. But join that Discord. We're about to hop off. We got about 5 minutes left. I have no clue who Chandler's Wild World is, so maybe I don't know. Listen, I'm answering every single super chat. I'm answering every single super chat for the next 5 minutes. You guys can pick the topics, and then I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go eat, and then we'll be back. If we can get another debate rolling, we'll be back later. Keep crying, liberals. Trump 2028. Keep crying. Join that Discord. Yes, I'm Z. I'm a Russian Z. Oh, you're crying, little crybaby. Maybe you should take your own advice and do better in this life. You don't even believe in the Constitution, so get the fuck out of here. You can't even get past the first. You can't even get past the Bill of Rights before you're deemed unconstitutional. All right, I'll tag you, Ack. I'll tag you. We'll probably have a guest on if one of these libtards in chat have a pair of nuts and actually want to debate. We can get it rolling. There's the Discord for you libtards out there. So we can set up a debate. We'll try to set up a debate. Maybe we'll come back at 8:30. 8:35. I don't know. We'll see. Join the Discord. Join the Discord, people. You can debate me for free, you fucking bozo. I know you don't have any money. You're a Democrat. Nope. Fuck New York. I don't live there. Thank God. Double tap that like button. Like, subscribe, share, drop some memberships, drop some super chats. Trump 2028. Subscribe. Why do I need your money? Because your money belongs to my pocket. That's why. But like, subscribe. Trust me, you're better. Your money would do better use with me. What's the best state in America? Florida or Hawaii? Florida, Hawaii? Florida or Hawaii? Texas is pretty good too, but Florida or Hawaii? Florida or Hawaii? Enough with that bullshit. Enough with that 6-7 bullshit. Double tap that like button though, guys. Double tap that like button. I don't live in my dad's basement talking shit either, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Someone's a little bit pissed off. No, we should keep aid to Israel. They're helping America more than we're helping Israel. They've given us almost $200 billion to purchase weaponry. That's a lot of money for America. That's a lot of money for America. We got 30 more seconds. If someone drops a $20 super chat, I'll give you guys 20 more minutes of unfiltered MAGA slop. No, I'm just kidding. This isn't MAGA slop. I just heard some of y'all jackasses in the comments saying MAGA slop. Fuck you. Excuse my French. Excuse my French. Anyway, we got 10 seconds and we're out of here, fellas. Much appreciated. Thank you for coming to the live stream. I hope you guys like, subscribe, share. Tennessee is pretty good too. Tennessee is pretty good too. Later. Later, alligator. You ain't a neurosurgeon. I know neurosurgeons. You ain't a neurosurgeon. Peace out.